Welcome back to What's a 9 to 5, episode 6. I am your host, Rogue Merrow, and I'm joined by a few of my cute friends as my guests today. I'll let them introduce themselves. Let's start with homegirl right here.
I'm Jeray on Instagram at Pippi Pockets.
Hi, I'm Chelsea and Lana on Instagram as Chelsea and Lana.
And I'm Nia on Instagram as Bodega Barbie.
Hello. And today we're swaying in a different direction of what a lot of our conversations have been about. But we're still, within the context of what What's a 9 to 5 is about. Everybody here has their own business and does their own thing and, finds a way to make, they change off of it. They money. But we are also women and we date. And men are... Ooh. Very special species. So we here to talk about some dating today.
Even when you give birth to them, they special. It don't matter what role they play in your life. They're all special.
And I
your
like to
father, your son, they all special.
I try not to say that I hate them. But, they just very interesting.
It's really you can't live with them. You can't live without them.
Yeah, it really just an interesting species. So one of the questions that I feel like has come about in a lot of conversations I've had with friends lately has been the aspect of dating. I mean, not dating, the aspect of kids. Dating with kids or dating someone who has kids. So why are you putting your face like that? So me personally, I've always dated men with kids. Like, any serious relationship I've had has been with a man that has a kid. Never, like, a whole bunch of them, but, like, having a kid. However, I will say now, I kind of don't want to date somebody with a kid. My only exception is I need them to have they shit together. Like, I need to know exactly what's going on with your baby mother.
They need to have it under control.
Right. I
Everything
have
under
no
control.
time for no
Like,
drama.
if they don't have it under control, it's never going to work.
No newborns. I'm not doing no man with a newborn.
Yeah, you gotta give the family a chance to blossom. You gotta let her give a second to fight for her man.
Fight for her family. I want my family back.
Fight for her family.
They always want their family back.
Some don't want their family back. Some want new families with another person. And
I want a new family. We gonna make a new family.
It's not even a new family. It's not even a do-over. It's just... Me, for instance, I have a small child. She's 15 months, and I was...
Over her with the 15 months.
I was more so talking about the men, not even the women. Men go start new families.
But they always do.
Yeah.
They will.
Yeah, quick.
They will. With no problem.
Yep.
No attachments, no
They
anything.
don't have to deal with the fact that they have to deal with that newborn at home 24/7.
Because they're not the full time. We're the full time.
That's why I'm so scared to have children, because, like, the type of person I am to my soul... You not going to pick up and leave and then leave this nigga with me. You take him with you because he can't stay with me. We not doing... Sorry, I'm the weekend parent. I'm picking you up Friday night at 8 o'clock. Be
and
outside.
it's funny because we're
with your
the
homework.
primary, regardless of anything.
She just reminded me of the meme that, like, how you got a son, I'm not taking care of no nigga. I said, wow.
No, seriously.
And to put it like that, I'm like, wow.
Seriously, like, I see, like, a lot of my friends are single mothers, and some of them are with the baby fathers or not. And I'm always the friend, like, girl, fuck him and that kid. Give him back. Like,
fuck them kids.
Yes, fuck them kids. No, I'm joking.
No.
But no, I'm serious because, like you
It really all
said,
depends on the situation, though.
because, like you said, the mother is the primary. And, like, with my job, my 9 to 5, I'm a social media specialist at a hospital.
Yeah.
So I go to all the fun events and I take pictures and I post them and everything like that.
Yeah.
And so I get to see a lot of different aspects of what the hospital provides. A lot of the times, mothers, when I say single mothers, I mean, like, unmarried women who have children. Their insurance is the one that gets billed. They're the ones that primarily come out when it comes to financing prenatal care and postnatal care, child's birth. It all comes from the mother primarily, like you said. And then that's why they put on a lot of functions at the hospital for them. They give them a lot of free formula, diapers, things like, the necessities. And I just feel like once I shell out $8,000, unless you giving it back to me, because that's the basis. It don't go no lower. It definitely goes higher, but $8,000 minimum. I shell that out to give birth to your legacy. And nigga, you think you gonna be up in starlets and shit like that and angels?
Nah,
you think you gonna do me like that?
legacy.
But
No.
they did. And that's the crazy, like, women really think like that. Like, once we breed a child and we give a man a child, we're just like, yo, this is your last name. Men don't want to take care of kids. I'm not saying that they don't. There's a lot of great fathers out there, but there's a list of men who don't do these things, and they still want the child to have the last name. How could you?
And if you want the last name, keep him. If you don't want the last name, you want the middle name, keep him too. Because you can't stay with me.
No,
Nah,
she got me dead. I'm
an Aquarius
inside.
rising and Aquarius moon, sun, all them planets. Don't, no, I'm sorry.
My mama. Sound like my mama.
It's just, and I feel so, I've been in the same relationship for 7 years. We broke up in January. The whole time he was very delusional, thought I had an attitude. So he doesn't know that we're broken up. I'm very aware that we're broken up.
So y'all are not broken up right now to him, but broken up to y'all.
That sounds like my life.
When I'm hungry, we're together. When I'm not, we're not. So, but like people always used to pressure me because we were together so long. When are you
But there's
gonna have
those type of strange relationships that only you guys understand. It's not for nobody to understand, but only you guys understand it. Like even down with dating someone, but you don't have a title, but y'all together, and we're single, but you're not supposed to do single things.
Absolutely.
Like, you know what I'm saying? That's
no. Look at her face. She's like, I don't know about that.
We go through it. We go through it. We don't even know that we're going through it.
I had that type of situation with my ex-boyfriend before he became my boyfriend. We was very much like not together, but when we're together, we're
together. And you have to have a certain respect level. You have to conduct yourself a certain way.
Absolutely.
And you just have to carry yourself as such.
I think for me, it was always just like, I'm not trying to find out no shit about you, okay?
And you always find out after the baby, though. That's what I'm telling
the shit
people.
that I'm not
after the
fucking
baby,
with,
you
though.
find out some next level shit about this nigga. And you be like, I was with you for 5 years. I had no idea that the car you was driving was not your car. The house you was living in is in your cousin's name. The belt you wearing is your brother's. Like, I didn't know none of this shit until you
move in with him. Girl, if
Then
you
you
stop
see things from a
sipping
different
that
light.
she's
Is
like,
that a fork?
yes.
It's a spoon on the other side. Though.
Oh, she was crazy.
Stop.
Y'all laughing at me.
Stop. No, I'm saying, but it's the spoon on the other side. Now, I think it's either when you move in with him or after you have a baby. Because I'm not gonna lie, like there's a lot of people that be moving in with their significant others. I guess when they get pregnant or whatever. I've never been the type. I mean, I haven't gone through that situation in particular, but I learned a lot by staying with somebody for a longer period than necessary. Because I always had my own crib, but
Right.
Like even me, my daughter's young.
Right.
We were separated, but we,
co-parent.
live
Absolutely.
in two different homes, and the baby's still young. They got to stop by when they come. They have to, and then having a COVID baby, having a pandemic baby. We were on lockdown. Like,
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? And imagine having all that.
she was born during the pandemic. I thought she was born before.
Like right after.
Well, it's been 2 years for the
Right
pandemic.
after,
She's
so-
one.
That's crazy.
But this is 100% being separated. Like this is
Yeah.
being separated. You having to visit, us having to, you know what I'm saying? So it was difficult because sometimes you don't even want that person in your space. No matter how that space is set up for you, you don't want that person in your space. Like, yo, if I'm really trying to get over this, I want to get away from you and I want to branch off and do my own things. But
why wouldn't he just take the baby, go about your business?
Because she was so young. She was so young, and I was still very overprotective with her, and we couldn't even go outside. Do you guys remember that part? Where we couldn't even step outside, or we was on lockdown.
was
What about
last
like
April.
separate rooms? Like, hey, I'm gonna go.
We've done it. We've done it, but like it's not the way you want to live your life.
So you didn't dibble and dabble with him while y'all was after giving birth.
I mean,
to the
like
baby?
once we knew it wasn't there anymore, we just knew it just wasn't there. Like the chemistry wasn't there, the love wasn't the same, like the friendship wasn't the same. Like you just don't have that bond anymore. So now you branching off, you separating yourself, taking yourself out, and then now you're like low key talking to niggas and meeting other men, and so it's weird. But you and that person know when it's over. And we already had that conversation. Sometimes it takes for you to do something for them to be like, oh, like you're really done. Like,
No, I done did everything.
When it's run its course.
Nigga was
like it ran its course, and sometimes when you and that person has outgrown each other. That's a big part of it. Like when you outgrow that person, it's no fixing it.
Yeah. What is y'all ideal situation, like ideal partner or ideal relationship? Go ahead, girl.
Okay, let me tell you my business. Hold on. Okay, so I need a man who's like 33, 6'2", medium tone, waves, dark Caesar, and he has his own home, has a regular car. Please do not come to me with a 2015 55,000 miles, $800 a month payment BMW. No, leave. I just want a regular Nissan Altima, and
A regular Nissan Altima.
a Christian man who's ready to just get married, wait 2-3 years after the marriage and then start having kids, and most importantly of all things, I need a man who understands that when we get married, I don't want to work. I'm going to sit at home. I'm going to watch the
Old
TV.
school. I
and
like
I'm
that.
gonna,
You're very old fashioned.
That's
I'm
old
gonna
school
That's
shit.
try.
old school Caribbean,
Respectfully,
Hispanic.
I'm going to try to make pasta from tomatoes and basil. Like, I'm going to
though.
experiment.
You want to be a
Like,
housewife.
that's what I want.
All
You
my
know what's
work's gonna
crazy?
be done in
We
the
want
house.
that. We all want that. When
I
we
don't
get
want
it,
that.
I don't want that.
I mean, I want to get married.
No, like I want a bigger family. Like I want to get married.
I
Like
want a
I want the
family.
basic fairy tale of traditional in our own way. Like we live in a whole nother time. Like we
Yeah.
live in a whole nother way of doing things.
I
like
kind of want traditional in a way.
I want traditional, but in with my
My
razzle
own way.
dazzle.
Write your own rules. That's
Yeah, like
what
I want to write my own rules to my
Yeah.
life.
That's
I
what we gonna
definitely
do.
want to get married.
Definitely.
Absolutely.
I definitely want to
You gonna
have
ring me.
children, but I don't want to just. I need my man to know we got to pick up each other's slack, because if I don't want to cook on Tuesday, I need you to be like, I'm gonna cook on Tuesday, and then
Right.
I'm gonna cook on Wednesday. We need to
Right.
take turns, because I'm not gonna lie, I just learned how to cook like last year. So
I
you
learned
gotta
how to
give
cook
me-
last year too.
I hate both of y'all. Respectfully.
Honey, all these cookbooks.
You
and
know
everything,
what?
You have no choice.
But don't judge me. I learned how to cook last year, but
these
everything
TikToks.
everything I know.
Not
I
your
ain't going
face.
front the TikTok.
Those
Stuff be showing up.
and it got
It
me
be
very
different.
domestic in the household.
Don't
Like,
but hello, hold on.
A tasty
Sazon and salt
video.
and pepper is more
Absolutely.
than that.
Not a tasty
Well,
video.
I'm not Alfredo and my nigga to death anymore.
Please don't.
Like I'm not doing it.
Please,
The
girl.
stuff that I do know how to make is really good.
Yeah, mine
Good.
too. I agree.
I can't make a shit ton of stuff, but the shit that I do know how to make is very good. I make some good breakfast.
Yeah.
You know, my dinners be great too.
Yeah.
I just need to widen my menu, because right now my menu is very like 7 meals, 8 meals.
I'm
That
getting
only
tired
goes
of eating
Well,
that same thing
you
as well.
start.
But we're working on
You
it.
gotta start somewhere.
You have to.
But the point is,
Their favorite meal, I make the best for
right.
sure.
Good.
If you
What
like
is that?
something,
Absolutely.
Lamb chops,
Yes.
loaded mash.
yeah, I don't do all that
I can
yet.
get
What you
lobster
mean?
tails.
I don't
and
lamb
shit.
chops.
Yes. Come on,
Oh yeah,
Pippi.
I forgot.
Steak.
So you go out in the morning and pick your grass and just put a little cayenne pepper.
I don't-
Oh,
sriracha
God, you
on
So
it.
vegan.
I have to. I'm vegetarian / pescatarian when there ain't nothing to eat.
Okay.
But I don't eat meat. I haven't eaten meat in like 5 years. So I've had to, I need somebody that understands that part of my life too.
That's a lifestyle.
Yeah, I
They need to understand your lifestyle, but you know what will work out best if you met someone who's on the same wave as you.
Right.
right.
That's why I was so stuck on my ex, because I'm like, we get each other. Why are you trying to mess this up? Like,
You're not gonna meet someone who wants to have
but he's.
avocado toast all day.
Oh my God. My
I
son
love
be like,
avocado
I know
my
that's
son
so said it.
loves avocado.
You can't
toast.
play with me, my avocado toast. I make a
Yeah.
banging avocado toast too.
It's only but so much.
It's just someone like someone ideally
she
someone
stop?
who can understand your lifestyle, like down
Make
to
a banging avocado. You mashed it up, put a little seasoning.
That's
like,
guacamole, sis. That's guacamole.
Okay, so maybe I got my own like rendition of a damn avocado toast, because I do
That's
put
dumb
stuff in
funny.
it. I don't just smash it up. This stuff, But
They
whatever.
serve, they serve it
or-
everywhere now.
That's not the point. The point is the white. You're annoying. I get the sourdough bread.
okay.
It's
Oh,
really
you got
good.
mine.
Why you gotta have it on a thick slice of bread?
I need somebody that's cool with going with me to Whole Foods and buying the good stuff, the organic stuff. I don't want nobody cheap, because I'm not cheap.
Go to the
Yeah.
supermarket.
I'm not cheap. I'm
period.
not cheap with
I like
myself,
quality
so I don't
and
want
just-
somebody that thinks that they can be cheap with me. That's not something I'm gonna do.
And then their excuse doesn't add up. Like
girl,
You're not gonna be cheap with me, sir.
that's not happening.
Oh, y'all bitches ain't going shopping with me, because guaranteed we going right to the value aisle. I need to check the expiration.
No, that's cool.
I love the
That's
value,
cool, but
girl.
when I
I'm a
say that, it's
bargain
like the same
shopper.
energy that these men put into themselves, they need to put into their women as well.
Absolutely.
I think I need somebody that returns the same energy that I give, because I give lots of it. I think maybe that's what I'm doing wrong. I need to not
be.
give
I feel
energy.
like it has to be reciprocated though.
Everything has to be reciprocated.
It has to
because they
be.
want the same as well. Like
no, I need the out because you know I'm a lot. So it's like you can't be a lot with me because we just gonna be
sometimes
loud.
you just need that balance.
Yeah, I need someone
balance.
who's more.
That I can
relax.
do. I like relax.
Yeah.
I want somebody low key, got their shit together, ain't trying to be in everybody's face.
Yeah.
Got a little change and just got their life together. And even if they don't got their life together, is working towards got a plan.
Yeah, and they're working towards something.
I can't be with
we all 30 at this point or close to 30. So
I'm 26, I feel 40. So just imagine.
So it's like
I feel
we
old.
can't
I feel old.
Stop, Pippi.
That's what happens when you outside when you don't have no business
Early.
outside.
But that's how I felt too because I was like 40 at 25.
Well, I'm running behind Callie and I'm just like, yo.
And then my son
Baby
father,
girl.
I always dated older men.
Yeah,
so
I've always dated older.
my son father is a lot older than me. I was very young. He was older than me. My man now, he's older than me. I dealt with people my age, but it was like,
What are y'all willing to deal with and not deal with? What are like absolutely like not?
I could deal with someone who has children because I have a child, you know? It's just about you having control of the situation. And I don't mean like you're a controlling man. No, you have everything under control. Like
I don't have to deal with none of that. I don't see
the drama,
it don't
the
come my way.
baggage, like no nothing. Like
I
if
don't
we're
like
gonna
that
be one
drama
big blended family, like we should know each other. It should be a proper introduction. It should be if the kids are gonna be around each other, they're gonna be like fake siblings, and we're gonna be, you know, like I'm very family oriented. I try to be now. Like I have a really small family, so I don't come from that. So I'm trying to create that for myself.
Absolutely.
So now that I have that, I have friends who have children that we're all like fake cousins, and I try to be that friend to bring that
togetherness.
Right. So, okay, we're going to do that. It needs to be a conversation. It needs to be a respect. It needs to be consistency. Let's not introduce these kids and our family and our friends to vibes that we can't maintain.
You're not getting introduced to my son at all.
Well, that is
What you need to meet my son for? Unless we gonna be together.
No, but that's fine.
No, for real. For real.
No, not like that. But even me dating now, like we had a conversation. Like I'm a full-time mom, and I've met someone who was very aware of that. They were very respectful of it from day one.
Right.
It wasn't on someone's trying to take my kid. No, it's not like that. Like it's very much like, listen, I want to get to know you. I want to fuck with you.
He wants to be with you,
right? And this is what comes with you. So I'm all for it. Like
But what you not willing to deal with? That's the real question. I'm not willing to deal with a lot.
I can't deal with someone who like forces situations on you, like, you know what I'm saying?
Like a pushy person.
Like a pushy person. Like, this is what I got going on, and I don't know how you feel about that.
Like somebody that doesn't compromise.
Compromise at all. I can't deal with that. Like I cannot deal with that because I don't come with that. I come with a lot of shit, but I'm willing to unpack my baggage at the door. Like I'm not willing to do that.
I can't deal with a baby that don't listen.
Girl, my baby
Girl,
don't
I was
listen.
just thinking about that. I'm too
My baby
immature.
and
No,
I have a lot of growing up
I'm
to do.
too immature to be around. I tell my friends all the time. Most of my friends have kids, and I'll tell them if I have an event at my house or if I'm having an event for my birthday, Friendsgiving, or whatever. I'll say no. I put it on the invitation, on the invite. Kids can be permitted if they are well behaved. Misbehaved children, please stay home. And you know who you are. And I'm the type of person where I'll be like,
Callie would not be invited.
No, it's just like certain things, you know,
She's
it's a
still
baby. So
she's still a baby,
yes,
but
if she wants to cry, if she pulls on something, if she spills something, that's but the stomping, the kicking off the wall and doing the flips
don't do that
and shit
over
like
here,
that.
so you don't have to worry about that.
And I tell my friends all the time, I'm like, yo, that one can come, but the other one, he got to stay home because you don't like the way I talk to him. And as his mother,
and that's
you
another
should,
thing. Aunties, reprimand her. Check her. Check her.
Oh, I'm checking.
If you got to pop her, like, listen, Pippi, I'm about to... Callie, stop. Like, I'm okay with that. I'm not one of those moms. I'm like, no, don't do that to my daughter. No, my daughter...
It take a village to raise a child.
I'm with that.
And
I'm with
it's
that
like-
all the way. I need all the help I can get.
All the help.
But
I
when
don't
you're
know why
dating,
people
alone.
be acting cute like they
How do
don't
y'all
want
feel
help.
about that when you're
But when you're
dating?
dating and a man comes with a child, I already know, you know, girls are birds.
I
So
don't
you already
reprimand
come
nobody,
in.
baby.
You already come in like, well, I don't want her. I don't know. She's crazy. I don't know. She's disrespectful. And that's a real thing for a mother to feel because you're letting someone enter into my child's space, my child's
But
energy.
you know what, though? I've dealt with that, and And it's a conversation I have with the mother and the father.
My
Like,
situation's
listen, we
so
had a little
toxic.
incident today, and I had to check her,
Yeah.
and this is what we had,
But I
and
think
she's
that-
okay, and
but
she's aware.
That starts with the man. The man. So, for example, like my ex, he had a kid or has a kid. He has a kid because he's still alive. So,
Not he's still alive. Woo.
Wow.
Not he's still alive.
no,
Lord.
I'm done. No,
Oh,
because I
come
said
on.
had. No, not
No,
the baby. I was
because you
talking
guys
about
are no longer
him.
I know.
together. Yeah.
I know.
No, but whatever.
Okay.
So anyway, he has a kid, and whenever the I was around his son all the time. So whenever his son would do anything, I was very much like, hey, you gotta relax real quick, and I'll go straight to his father.
You need to check this situation.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
don't deal with nobody kids, and because of the fact that I never got to meet the son's mother like face to face, like we never
Yeah.
really had a proper interaction, I didn't feel like it was my place to really do anything but make sure that this kid is safe when he's around.
No,
me,
and
type.
that's fine. But sometimes
I'm not reprimanding.
Me,
I'm not telling you
I
what you
introduce
can or
myself
cannot
like,
do.
can I speak to your mom, or do you mind if I talk to her? Because if we're gonna do this, she
See,
needs to be
I don't
aware.
like that because I felt
I
like
don't.
it's
I
your
didn't
job.
like it. No, it is their
was my
job, but
man's
things happen
job
so
as-
fast. Things
as
happen
the-
so fast, and the kids get so old. Sometimes when the kid is already of age, they don't even try to have that conversation anymore.
Yeah, no. Mm-mm. It's a man's job to introduce the girlfriend to the baby mother if the girlfriend's gonna be around the kid. I think
I
that's
mean,
very
it's
necessary.
it's brief, but
Is
it's
there a
not
bell?
on some.
Can I
we
get
don't
a
gotta
bell?
be. We
Don't be the
gotta
best of friends.
We
You
don't
can
gotta
shake
be
the bell.
besties, but
Yeah, no,
I need
but
to know
when
she
it
needs to
happens
know-
organically and they respect what you got with that person and they're over that person, co-parenting works when you stay out of the other person's business. That's the only way it's gonna work. So if she's like, you know what, I like her. Hey, is everything good? Is everything like? Are you okay? How does she treat you? These are conversations that you can have with your child. And your child is giving them my resume, and they're like, "Oh, she's great. She's amazing. Like I love her. She's the bomb." They can't get mad at that. You know what I'm saying? And then it's to the point where you have
I
no
blame
choice
everything on a man.
but to respect it. Right.
I
For
do,
instance,
because
if
I
he
think-
went about it the wrong way, I'm gonna take what he did and hi, I'm Dre. Nice to meet you.
See,
Like
I'm
this
not
is that's
doing that.
me.
I'm not going out my way to say hi to homegirl.
I'm like,
Yo.
hey, and I'm awkward as fuck. So I'll be like, hey, girl.
Yeah, no.
hey.
I'm
It's-
not going out
things
my
like
way to
that
say
don't
hi to
bother me
homegirl.
at that point because I know
I'm
where I'm
over
at.
him.
I need it to be a
And-
proper introduction. My
Yeah.
boyfriend needs to introduce his girlfriend to his baby mama. And his baby mama needs to know I am his girlfriend. And I'm around a kid. And I always say that
If I'm around the kid, I
That's-
just think it's appropriate. If I'm around the child, it's appropriate, and we just have to have the conversation. And she needs to have my number. If the daughter is with me, she needs to be able to call me
but
at
I've
any
never
given
been
moment.
I'm
agree
gonna
with
come
all
to you as a
that.
woman type of person, like hit the girl up to talk to her type.
No,
like,
I've never been the type
Oh,
either.
okay,
Things
yeah, no.
happen.
I'm not
Though
doing
things happen with children, and when they're in your care, you have to have a certain respect. Period. Because the same energy I have with another woman, I want that woman to have the same respect with my daughter.
I mean, I
Period.
have the respect.
You have to
Absolutely.
reciprocate that same respect. And moving forward, it's just like, you know what? I respect what you got going on. I respect what you're doing with my daughter. Thank you.
It
and
should
I'm
be that
okay
way,
with
but
that.
it ain't always that way.
It should be like that in every
Why
situation.
you just look so like
I treat people and I treat like your kid. You leave your son with me. I'm not saying I'm Nanny McPhee,
Right.
but it's all love with me. You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
absolutely.
And he's gonna come back with a good review, like Ma, I like her.
And I wanna
wanna
go back.
No,
Yeah.
absolutely. I think so.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Especially if you want to be in that man's life, and that's another thing. I let it happen organically, and it has to be authentic. I'm not trying to be someone else's mom. I already
no.
have a child of my own that I need to be a mother to. But if we gonna be one big happy family, let's do it.
Let's do it.
Let's do it because
It's the one big happy. I just
blended family.
Blended
If that
family.
helps you sleep at night, blended family.
What's wrong with one big happy family?
I would like a one big happy family, but I just feel like it needs to happen.
You know
though.
what it is?
It has to be right. Like
Right.
Natural.
I need it to be for one. In order for you to have a one big happy family or like a good blended family, you need to have a mature man that is understanding, and knows exactly what lines he can or cannot cross.
And that's okay. Like in my situation,
Most men
I
don't
found
know that.
someone. I found someone who loves me and loves my child.
That's good.
And I thought I was never gonna find that.
Why?
I thought I was never gonna because it's just like you.
You're doubting yourself. I don't
Not
like
even
this.
no. As a new mom, you've been a mom way
I
longer
know
than me.
that.
I was I just became a mom yesterday. Like, and this is all new
We're
to
not
me.
mothers.
I know.
So
but
you
I'm
know,
just
you so
girl.
comfortable in your situation. I've been with the same person my whole youth, so I never saw myself leaving that situation. Like I was gonna have kids with this person. I had it all figured out. When shit start unraveling, you're like, yo, this ain't that. So now moving forward, I was gonna stay to myself. But you meet people,
They change
blessing
your
in
mind.
disguise.
That's right.
They change your perspective on things.
right.
And when they handle you so tender with love and care,
Oh,
you're just
that's
like, yo,
nice.
That's beautiful.
that's a beautiful feeling. You have no choice but to respect it.
Does
One,
he have
respect it
kids?
and appreciate it. Yeah, he has children.
Oh, okay.
That's
And it
dope.
makes it easier, so he gets it. So a lot of times
Yeah,
when
so,
he's talking
like,
to me,
when
he's
you're-
coming to me with his perspective of being a father.
Yeah, so that would probably make it a lot easier
It's
because
so much easier. I learned things from just being around him. Or
Dads
like
are sexy as
advice.
fuck, okay? When they're dads
When
and
they're
they're doing
good
what they're
dads.
supposed to
And they're
do,
good
it's
dads.
sexy.
I love me
Okay.
a good dad.
I
if he's
love a
good
good dad.
I love my dad.
I love my dad.
I love my
too.
dad too. He wasn't a good one, but I love him.
My
You
dad's
know,
a great
respectfully,
dad.
he
I
was
love my
he was a
dad. I'm
shitty dad.
done. She said I love my dad.
So me saying that is just me reciprocating the same love that we receive. Like, and it just has to be organic. That's all I ask.